Every Tuesday, you can get yourself a copy of our newspaper, iDiskiTV, for absolutely free. Every shop right in the Gauteng province, you just go there, get yourself the paper. And on Fridays, the paper will be available across the nation on our website, idiskitimes.co.za. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Cape Town City, my homeboys, 0. Unfortunately, Mamelodi Sundowns 2 in the opening weekend of the DStv Premiership. It was played in my old stomping ground in Cape Town. We had a load shedding in our original studio, so we found a different setup to shoot the content. So, yeah, opening weekend. Same old. Mamelodi Sundowns. Mutay's a winning league before World Cup.
Mr. K, who's your bit?
Mr. Tso.
I will say well a bit too. We'll say justice, we'll say break, we'll say tuna, and we'll say another car. Can you support and Jaro like iDiskiTV? So, Belgium is like chicken food. Welcome to the new season. Mr. K. As Mr. K,
Same old.
I will pray with Bangadali midweek in a weekend because it's a pair before World Cup League. So, as for not the football. So, it will be nice. I mean, Mr. K, good game. Very good game. But you could see it's the first game. You know, the boys are not yet in that level. And this game was more tactical because you could see both teams they playing almost similar thing. They want to use those pockets, and the other one knows how to close them. The other one is trying to close, but you know at some point.
It's interesting as it was playing. You kept on showing me what was happening. Oguti, just look at what Tinkler is doing now. Every time he Sundowns on the ball, Tinkler Vala, everyone comes inside, and now you kept on City every time he pet ball, he Sundowns Vala now. It's the same system, 3-4-3, and they played almost the same way.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at that midfielder, Eric, he didn't have a defensive midfielder. He had ball players in that midfield. So it tells you he wants to play all the time. But now remember that when you play against Sundowns, you need a strong defensive midfielder. It's just that boy who got a yellow card Ambina. He was doing a very good job in front of that defense. It's just that he got that yellow card, and that yellow card, I said it, now he's going to be in trouble because he's going to get a second yellow card because I can see Guti. He was working in that midfield, trying to make sure Zwane doesn't get that space to play. Everyone who comes inside there, then he was there. But yeah, Mr. K, you know it's nice when you watch a game like this because you learn and you see even things. But why lay yenzakala? But lay yenzakala because mawapeka umukeke bekadlala as a defender. Lapana left center back lapaya. And bengisho mina ngithi mina yazi one thing it's missing kule team ka Eric umukeke in the midfield. If not him lapana akungene umakora lapana because Nodada nomdantsana they needed somebody that to start the ball la emidleleni. So made downfall yakhe, and it was good to see that boy Daniels.
It's so badala, so in 2004 Daniels.
Daniels akabonanga ibhola kana njengoba dlala yena thina siyambona manje and they will talk about him. I've been watching bengibukela lapana kulontuzana disc challenge, and the boy look Gulego, he's not wow, but he's promising. If he continue the way he's playing, he's going to be a very, very good striker.
My question to you and Junior at the beginning, my question was, this is interesting because you're putting an 18-year-old in Donaga 2004 against the Sundowns. You can play him against any other team. But then again, I said to you and Junior played his debut at 17, good Chiefs. Now we're in Tuana, maybe 18 or 19, Colombo Pirates. So it's interesting. How do you take that gamble against the Sundowns that your main number 9 is going to be a young kid? He was wearing a uniform in one of the photos I was showing you in Duana Sava High School. So it's interesting. How do you make that decision? Would you have taken that decision?
Ngolego, playing against a team like Sundowns, you've got nothing to lose. Especially like this young boy. For me now, it was good for him ukuthi as much if you want to be a big player you must play with big players. So for me ukuthi angene kule game lena, I think it was a good test for him. And look, it was I'm happy for Mina the way he played. I mean, I can't ask for more. If you actually cross and have a header with the experience at defense like the Sundowns, no, I mean, I can't ask for more. And yeah, Milan Kulego, because other games, for me, I would expect him to just get a goal. But with Sundowns, I know they've got experience. Then he needs to give them a headache. Then now we can catch him to say, okay, no, he needs 1 or 2, 3 things. Yeah,
it's strange. Sundowns won this game 2-0. Both of those goals were scored within a few minutes of each other in the second half. Someone who didn't watch this game would think that Sundowns did well, but they really didn't do well. One of the players, or 2 of the players that didn't really do well was Upita Shalulile. As always, he doesn't really play, but he scores goals. No Kutumela. What did you make of them? Their forward line, no Kutumela, no Shalulile. How are they playing this time around? Because we know with Sundowns, Uguti, there will be wide players and then 1 central player. But it looked like the 2 of them were playing in that same space. What did you make of them? Shalulile and movement wake no Kutumela.
Angeke ngize ngithi mina i-pre-season because you know when you're coming from pre-season sometimes you don't need to run, you just need to use your brain. And then you need to calculate ama movement yakho because uphuma from pre-season and umzimba wakajwayeli in that intensity. So it means you need to calculate ama runs wakho. No, ukuthi now I can make this run from here to there. Now I cannot do that. I need to wait for the ball. So I was not really impressed. Yes, I know Shalulile is not that player uhlala like he will always be in the game where you no, it's not that player. But athatha ama-runs kuma good positions. So Kutumela was not giving the team with the ball or without the ball. And especially when you're looking at Cape Town City, so you find that he's chasing a defender, and then when Masaba Peter Ipola is not available, so yeah, man,
disappointed. So
I'm disappointed because these guys, I'm disappointed. These guys have been playing together for quite some time. The only thing that I can let it go was the fitness part. But in terms of combination play, movement with the ball, without a ball, interchange of positions, Sundowns, these boys, they've been playing, but we need a man, just win a foot 6. I would say the past 2 seasons. Now they're going to the 3rd one, almost average. Last season badlalile almost the whole season. So kufanele ngabe bayazana manje. Akufanelanga ukuthi for example Domingo mele simbone ngamaphasa ayi2 lawa one yakhona it-depend ukuthi uzwane akona. No, uDomingo simazi ukuthi ile player le, he always in a good position, he gets the ball, he calls for the ball, and then he makes good passes. So I was a bit disappointed because some of our movement bebawenza Sundowns bebabuye bachayisane ama-pass abese move.
Right, I need to ask the last one then. Mukwena long-term replacement for Andile Charlie? Maybe there's a fitness problem with Charlie. What do you think was the rationale behind that? Uguti, are they trying out something? Uguti, we need to replace this one now at some point in the future, or maybe there's a problem because with Umukeke, I can answer you, and they told us Uguti Tarek Phillips, and remember we watched him with Bafana in Morocco. He had a problem, so they had to patch with someone there, and they trusted Umukeke to play that centre back. Maybe with Andile Charlie, there's a fitness level that hasn't been reached because he didn't even play in the second half as well. But other than that, that's besides the point. Long-term replacement, or this season the Sundowns will still need Charlie.
Yeah, Nkulego, still Sundowns some need he's been doing well for years, and he's even now he's still, for me, he's still number one. Yes, Mkwena he still have age on his side, so we don't have to put pressure. Singafaki pressure with the boy. I mean, he's 24. Uchal is over, I think maybe it's 32. Yeah, 32. So look at that gap. You know, it's almost about 8. 8 years between the two. So the boy, he's good, he's playing well. I'm happy. I love him a lot. But there's games where I believe Uguti. Now we need to HA. Yeah, but so for now, it's good that Sundowns. I think Sundowns, they're planning for the future. That's why you see Umkwena is at Sundowns.
Right, there you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns. Different day, same shit. Nothing good in the hood. Run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. Hate it or love it. Underdogs on top. So
unfortunately, this one is still gonna be there for the next 10 years.
Watch 50 Cent. What a different day, same shit. Nothing good in the hood. I wake up in the morning, somebody stole my bike. Uhlalela ukushini so xa uvuka ekuseni kumntu obe i-rims emoto yakho.
Phezu kwey'tina lapha ekhasi but ivuka molele.
So i-Sundowns nayo kuyantshontsha nje every season they do the same thing. But yeah, well done to Sundowns. It was nothing that we did not expect. So he gave us his prediction last week. Who is going to win the league? Junior. Nami, I even wrote on the paper who I think is going to win the league. It's always the same person all the time. We'll tell you if it becomes different. If there's a new contender that we'll see after 5 games, we'll say, these ones look like new contenders. For now, it still looks like Sundowns will defend their title for the 6th time in a row. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.